What is going on, everyone? We are back with the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast.
Yeah, I'm here. Oof.
And I'm Slash.
That's explain. Hello, what's up? I'm Pound. Hey.
And Pound's here. Got himself into a lovely little accident.
It's a long story with people.
He took it in the rear end.
Yeah. And exploded, too.
And he got in a car accident.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Don't let your kids drive. That should be the... Don't let kids drive. Can I drive that? No. No. You take the bus. Look.
Now that Ralph's an adult, he's like, fuck kids.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say fuck kids. No, just like you got if like your children be like, no, the bus, right?
Bus to bus.
The bus. Nah, just it was fun.
Okay. So as far as our recording, I know we've actually been gone for a couple weeks. We've been trying to do things.
Yeah.
And for one reason or another, either he cancels it, I cancel it, whatever. We're recording a couple episodes today, and then hopefully we can get back ahead of things where we can be like a month and a half ahead is always my goal. With that being said, we're going to record our episodes, and you'll see them. We're doing our What If now.
Yeah, the What If.
That's why you're here. And then we've got the original 2000 X-Men that we're recording right after this.
Yeah.
Sometime over the next couple weeks, I need to watch Echo, because I haven't seen any of Echo yet.
Mm-hmm.
The Marvels is supposed to be going on Disney Plus. And then whatever we draw out of the head.
Yes, because I think it's me that draws it this time.
This year we don't have a lot that we got to go to theaters to see. Deadpool, Madam Web, and I think that's it.
Man, I think that's it. I think that's it. Like, I'm trying to think, like, and then for TV wise, we have Agatha and that Spider-Man animated TV show.
Homecoming.
Freshman year.
Homecoming.
That's
Whatever. But yeah. So if you have any news.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. You know what I do, man. Eternals 2 Athena. What am I saying? Athena will be temporary leader of the Eternals. So, and the World Forge will be featured in the movie. What the heck is the World Forge? What is that?
The World Forge is. Do you remember the forge that has Dinklage in Infinite? What Infinity War? It was Endgame.
Endgame. Oh, that thing with the arms. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure that's the World Forge.
So we're gonna see before Thanos kills.
It's probably gonna be after.
Really?
Eternals 2 takes place after fucking Endgame.
What? I thought maybe we'll at least go back in time a little bit, catch shit, and then
the Eternals aren't time travelers.
I really had to think for a minute here. I said, "Hold on, fam. Is it one of them a time?" I was like, "Is one of them a time travel, Nick?" I was like, "Hold on. Are you sure about that?" it's like I'm positive. Like, okay, all right. Because I was gonna say
the World Forge didn't get blown up. If you remember, Thor came back and helped bring it back.
Yeah, because he had to hold a star to get all the fire stuff moving. Okay, I get it. Okay, I was thinking, like, wait a minute. Oh man, that's yeah. You already know. Oh. They said Melina Voskov from. What was it? Black Widow, the mom, and Billy Foster, which is Lawrence Fishburne's character, and Rich Weisz, their characters. They said they're going to be turning into Thunderbolts. So you basically will have Black Widow's mother and Ghost isn't that Ghost dad from the Ant-Man and Wasp movie?
Yeah.
Or is that the professor that was helping?
There's Ghost. Well, it's the professor.
Right.
He plays Goliath, who was originally Goliath.
Right, the original Goliath.
That never actually was in the MCU.
Right, hopefully in this one we can finally see Lawrence Fishburne do some Goliath shit, maybe.
By the way, I swear to you, I've been sitting here looking at you confused. What? Because I forgot who Black Widow was. I'm like, who the fuck is Black Widow? Who's her mom? I'm there now.
You know what? No,
It took a
fucking no.
minute.
No, we're keeping this because it's a phase 3, 4, 5, 10, 20,000 have been bad phases from here on out. It's just been bad phases. Look, was you hitting the cars?
No.
You
No,
sure?
we're good.
You sure you went in the car with me then?
Dude, you said Black Widow, and I was thinking of Madam Web, and I'm like,
Oh,
why
Lord,
is,
I
why is
forgot.
there going
Yeah.
to be a fucking Sony character in this? Like, what
Oh,
does that have to do
Lord.
with anything?
And now that you brought that up, they're claiming that Madam Web is supposed to be a good movie according to the lady that's playing Madam Web. She said she's trying to get people in seats.
No.
She's really trying
And
to.
I'm gonna
I
tell
told
you
our
why.
coworker this. Don't do this.
There has never, in the history of the Madam Web comics, or in the history of her being in comics, has she been a teenage girl. Fucking quit it.
Right, she's always
always been old.
Old.
That's her thing.
Right, they're trying to put off. You said teenager. She's not even a teenager.
She might as well be, dude.
You said teenage. Wait, isn't in the video game she was kind of like middle age in the video games, like at all? None, really? She was always damn. All
Have
right.
you not? Do I need to show you a picture of her?
No, I know what she looked like in the animated series from the Spider-Man, of course, Spectacular Spider-Man, and all the rest of them. I thought maybe she was ever.
I honestly, there might be a comic story where she's young, but I've never seen it.
Right.
I say that like I know the comics, and I don't.
Right, but it's so.
But I've never seen her as being super young.
But once again, it's
But to
like,
be fair,
why are we doing this?
We just got Aunt May, who was younger. So,
Yep.
I mean, shit
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. There's
It's
that.
Sony.
It's.
The only thing they know how to make well are horror movies. Tarot looks really good.
That was Sony. Yeah. That was
Oh,
Sony.
and real quick,
Keep looking.
he was never in the MCU, but rest in peace to the amazing and legendary Carl Weathers.
Carl Weathers. Yeah.
He is a part of some of my favorite movies. He was in the Predator.
Yep, Predator, and of course
original
the
Predator.
Original Predator. Right.
I mostly, you'd think I'd know him as that, being the horror movie fan I am, but I mostly know him as Chubbs from Happy Gilmore.
Oh, that was
Tap,
tap it in. Hey, I forgot he did that. Dude, I forgot that. And that was like a small role that he had in Happy Gilmore. That was like a big role.
As he's gotten older,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
and I'm not going to blame him. I'm going to blame the dude I confused him with. The guy that plays Geordie and is in Reading Rainbow.
Made me Google this. Hold on, because I know what you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I do. And that's right there.
That's who I thought it was when I first seen his
Hold
picture.
up.
Because the last time I saw a picture of him, he's gained weight as he's gotten older, and he's got like a rounder face. And that's who I thought it was.
Shit. LeVar
Burton.
Burton. Oh,
Thank
no,
you.
from Roots. We in Black History Month, man.
What does that mean to me? It's because I got two people confused.
Yep, that's right. See?
Maybe
You're
LeVar
right, that's
Burton
what-
should lose some weight.
Look. He said they lose some weight.
Nah,
That's what
but legit, like the last picture I saw of LeVar Burton, he gained some weight in his face, so it was rounder.
Yep.
And I mean, Carl Weathers' face is pretty round.
Very rounder.
And I was like, oh no, Geordie. And then I was like, that's not Geordie. And then I had to look up. I was like, yeah, I recognize him, but I just don't
Nick's
know.
like-
I didn't remember
That's
what
right.
from.
I'm sorry. He's like, black man, the elevator.
I am not.
We'll never go
Spidey
see him ever
that
again.
thinks all black people look the same.
No. Nick is cool. It's just funny shit. They gonna get comments like, Nick, what the fuck? Nick, you stupid. Nick's a racist. Oh man, we gotta just have to delete the channel for rich.
It ain't like that.
No, you're good. You're welcome to the barbecue, man.
Asian people on the other hand.
No, you got to edit all this out.
I'm not.
That's funny.
No,
shit.
I've never understood the stereotypes of all people of a certain race or anything looking the same. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's so many different features for everyone. You're inevitably going to find somebody that does look like you. I mean, I found people that look just like me.
Well, of course, right.
It's really weird, by the way.
Hey, but they look like you though.
There's
Like,
a guitar player in a band that looks just fucking
You be
like
looking
me,
like-
dude. And I'm like, dude, that is creepy.
is that my brother? Hold up. Wait a minute. You really have to zoom in on that for a minute.
Okay, Carl Weathers, rest in peace. What else?
No,
you got?
yeah. He had like one little. The last video he did was like on TikTok or social media in general. He was talking about he wanted to start directing movies. I think he said he's never directed a movie. I don't think.
He might
He
have.
might have.
He's got one more movie coming out that he's already recorded. I
Really?
can't remember what it is.
Huh. I didn't think he still did any acting because I'm like, you had all this. Like, you look at somebody's resume, it's like, why? I mean, I guess you want to just keep going, but it's like Samuel L. Jackson. Like, you can stop at any Samuel L. Jackson. You can stop at any moment. Don't get me wrong. Don't stop. And I'm saying he could just say breaking news: Samuel Jackson retires. Like I respect that. Like, he's been doing this for about 50 years now.
Goodbye, Nick Fury.
Right. That literally would have been it. One of these days, we'll get that little announcement. Retire. Yep. Was y'all surprised?
I'll take that over death.
Any day, because when that happens, I'm just probably going to do a hello darkness, my old friend, cold shower with clothes. I'm going to just have just a picture, just in the shower, just be like, is he going to come out the shower? No. Okay, the next thing we got is the Midnight Angels, which is those suits that Okoye and all that were wearing. They basically have 9 episodes. It's just Okoye, Io, and nope, we'll be the protagonist because that's nope.
Oh, you out on me. Give me the phone.
I didn't laugh because I'm in pain right now because my neck.
Let me read this.
no, shit, my phone's fucked up too.
I'm not gonna say that because that'll get me in trouble.
Nope.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Annika.
We are just hitting everything.
I am pretty sure it's Annika, is what it says.
Okay. Oh. Well, we got Black History. Well, we are just not doing good today. We're just. Genre the African garments? I don't know. Oh my God. We're terrible. I said, Okoye, Io. I just looked at that. I was like,
No.
So, this is supposed to tie into Black Panther 3. So, after that, we just move right into Black Panther 3.
What? What Panther?
Black Panther.
What? T'Challa ain't there? Shuri's raising T'Challa Jr.
Wait, I thought that was the other chick doing that. Shuri should be.
Well, no, the last time we saw Shuri, she was stopping off to visit.
Right, because she can't be the black. And everybody got so mad. It's like, why can't she take the role? Because she's a bloodthirsty killer. She's not. She got a Killmonger instinct. She can't take that role.
Yeah, she can.
You think so?
She redeemed herself. She didn't kill Namor.
Barely. She almost in that man's life. I go, she barely.
Speaking of which,
she almost.
speaking
And then there's
actors
that.
who have ruined their lives.
Besides John
did they ever figure his shit out?
Nope.
Did he ever get in trouble for it?
This shit's still ongoing too, ain't that? Yeah. So, and what's funny, we supposed to be seeing that. At least another thing, we're supposed to see Namor in the.
I'm sorry.
Namor as Avengers Earth's team or whatever, because he's supposed to be seen in the next Avengers movie. The character Namor, but I don't know if he'll be there.
Right.
Because, yeah, he has ongoing investigations because, when you have money, you just start doing stupid stuff. You start doing Vince McMahon stuff. They're doing that type of stuff.
No, that's old white people money.
That's all white people money. Oh no, Madam Web has no post-credit scene.
Oh no.
Oh no, guys. Madam Web has no post-credit scene. What the fuck are we gonna do? What we gonna do? Nick, what we gonna do, man?
Leave the theater on time for once?
I leave halfway through that. No, we might draw some. I forgot. Hey, I'm waiting for this shit. Yo, now that you and I got we may have to wait till this shit to hit the streets. Because I ain't about to pay no way for this shit, bro. I ain't doing it. Bro. We ain't have to go to theaters to go see this movie, are we?
Maybe.
Oh, no. Can you leave halfway?
If I got money for it, we'll go.
Cool. Well, we're going to lie say we don't got money for it.
We'll see.
Because, like, one of our coworkers is a comic geek to a T. I love him to death. And he's thinking about he want to see it. I'm like, bro, we don't have to do this. We don't have to just... And the trailers are trying to hype it up like, watch this. Like, come on, bring it.
When does it come out, anyways?
February 14th, Valentine's Day.
What?
It was on the 14th.
No, we ain't going to be able to watch it.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was coming out this month.
Yeah.
We just have to wait. I got a car to take care of.
He thought, what did you? Oh no, I should ask, what did you thought it was gonna come?
No,
out?
I haven't watched any trailers, so I haven't seen a
Oh,
release date.
yeah.
I thought it was scheduled. I thought it was probably going to be scheduled for around like April, May.
Yeah, it should have been an April, maybe. Yeah, it said February. Make sure. Yeah, it should have been February 14th. Yep. Oh, that's funny. Let's see.
February 14th.
Oh, Jessica Henwig, Collingwig from Iron Fist. She said that she's in future. She's gonna be in future projects, which we knew that because of the whole Daredevil. Oh yeah, they shortened Daredevil down. It was 21 episodes. Now it's 13, I believe. 13 or 14.
Good.
Yeah.
Because I definitely didn't want fucking 6 months of that show.
Well, we was about to rein that in like a motherfucker, man. Oh my lord. Yeah, they shortened it down to 14 episodes because it was. I mean, I would not mind like 21 episodes there.
I wouldn't mind 21 episodes if they released them all at the same time.
Yeah, because they ain't gonna do like Netflix. You gotta like come back next week for that.
I do with Echo, but
right. Well, no one gives shit about it, and that's fucked up. But it's so true. Don't give a shit about Echo. Echo out there living her farm life. She ain't come back. No, it was okay. Just other coworkers liked it more, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Okay, they said that the Marvel Studios considering bringing Thunderbolts May 2nd, 2025, and we knew this was gonna happen, and delaying Fantastic Four to July 2025, which
that's fine.
We're just delaying everything. Well, we've been delaying for so long.
Thunderbolts has already been shooting. It's probably almost done shooting.
Yeah, it was shooting. I didn't think it was done wrapping up filming. So okay, and I knew. Well, I kind of figured they were going to try to delay Fantastic Four. They still don't have a. Do they have a cast yet? I don't think they have a cast for Fantastic Four yet. Yeah, so they.
They said that they do have the Fantastic Four, but they haven't released who it is.
They know once they release what it is, either it's going to break the damn internet, or they going to rant or probably burn that sucker down.
There'll be more rants than breaking anything.
You said, oh yeah, they'll be like, these are not the Fantastic Four people.
There'll be a lot of people that are just not going to be happy about it.
Hell no. Ah, okay. X-23 will wear her comic accurate suit in Deadpool 3. So we're going to see her in her full blown. You scared the holy hell out of me. What's up, Gil? He could be down in the whole suit on and whatnot, so that's gonna be interesting. Let's see. Hey, Evan Peters is coming back as Ralph Boner in Agatha. Let's go. We need more Evan Peters.
I still wonder if he's gonna eventually become
Quicksilver. That's what we're trying to push. Hopefully, maybe this will be the shining light. Like he finally goes from Rob Burnham to finally Quicksilver, and that would be fun. What else we got? Let's see. Is that right? Oh no, that's Echo crap. I think is that everything? Is that everything? Oh, of course, the Super Bowl trailers, but you can probably watch those now. Because there's some trailers that probably have, but you don't watch trailers though, so. Because you're going to watch it anyway. Yeah, I think that might be everything. All right. Yeah, that's everything. Yeah, let's get right to it, man.
So we're going to jump into What If, and we're covering the entirety of Season 2 because there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
It was 9 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And it took Ralph a long time to get through them. It took me a couple days.
I tried, man.
So, Episode 1 is called What If Nebula Joined the Nova Corps.
Yes.
Which was kind of a hit or miss
It was like 50-50.
Like, the story was alright, so like, not Nova, Nebula gets hired by the Nova Corps, and the Nova Corps, like, locks its planet down after everything to protect it, but then on the inside, some crazy shit's going on, and Nova's sent out to try and figure out what it is.
It was almost like a crime noir type thing going on, situation, but it was...
And the story, Ronan basically betrayed Thanos.
Yep. This was the scene. What if he betrayed Thanos? Yep.
And
Because he has the one of the stones, right? Like he finally kept the stones with him.
I don't know, but you come to find out by the end of it, the big like plot twist that was like supposed to be like, was the what's her face, Nova Prime?
Yeah. Which they brought her voice back too. Which some actors from like the MCU started coming up here too.
Nova Prime basically betrays the Nova Corps,
right?
And wants to take over, or help take over for Ronan or some shit. I don't know.
It was a double crossing situation. Yeah.
It just wasn't interesting. It was. I was. It has some cool moments. Shout out to somebody that's not what's his face being the voice of Groot, but
That was Vin Diesel?
No.
Oh man, he didn't get $12 million.
Somebody by the name of Fred Tatasciore.
He'll be fired.
But Taika Waititi did come back and play his voice Korg.
Man, hey, when we get to that race car one, that was probably fun. The Iron Man one, that was probably interesting.
But yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this specific episode. I didn't hate it. It was definitely better than like at least half of what season 1 did. But
don't tell our coworkers that. You tell hey, episode 1 was better at least 6 episodes of the What If of season 1, so that it's got that going for him.
Yeah.
But there was nothing to stick out except Green. Except Green was there as Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
So that and he, you know what? I still like to see more of him playing that character. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we get a movie by that. Hopefully we got that announced yet, but it is what it is.
Episode 2. What if Peter Quill attacked Earth's mightiest heroes? This is a lie. Because he didn't really attack the Avengers. He was off doing something fucking else.
Yeah, he was doing his own thing.
He was visiting his mom's grave.
Yeah, they really were fucking with him, actually, which was kind of weird. This was the one I didn't like at all, because I was like, why are we doing this? And the reason for it is stupid, too. I didn't like the reason that Nick Fury threw out as the reason why they had to suit up.
Like, they basically... So, the way it happens is the Earth people do capture Peter Quill. And it's still a kid, Peter Quill.
Yeah, it's just like a little kid.
What's her face?
Janet.
Janet?
That was Maria. Janet. Okay.
Which Van Dyne is it? Hope,
right.
Hope lets Peter go because she's a kid at the time as well.
Right.
And then basically they convince super easily, by the way.
I was going to say, this convincing shit is stupid.
Barely an inconvenience.
Can you do this for us? Sure. What type of B-rate movie is this?
Convince Peter to betray his dad and help them stop Ego. Which they did.
Yeah, that was almost damn near barely inconvenience there, too. That's her there.
Well, they stopped his avatar. It's not actually Ego.
Right.
But yeah, that was that story. I liked this one a little bit more than the Nebula one before it, but not by much. It was okay.
It just goes. I mean, it'll go down. It's not going downhill. It's just.
And now for the worst episode of this season, episode 3. What if Happy Hogan saved Christmas?
This, you know what? No, we do agree a lot. This one irked me. I didn't like none of this. I didn't like any of this at all.
So, Happy Hogan is overseeing security at Avengers Tower.
Yep.
Justin Hammer breaks in and decides they're going to try and take over everything because they're trying to get a sample of Bruce Banner's blood. Hogan eventually gets accidentally injected.
Right, because he stumbles upon
causing him to turn into a Hulk, purpley. Who shows back up way later,
right?
In the series,
it's the Minnesota Vikings Purple People Eater.
But he's able to completely keep his train of thought.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's like, "It's me, guys. It's me. I'm Hogan. They were throwing shit at him and everything. It's like, oh, okay.
And then basically Hogan stops Justin Hammer and them as the Avengers get back, and they praise him for everything that he accomplished.
You know, they were about to kick his ass at first, but
yeah, they were.
Bro, they were about to.
And then that was it. Again, this is okay. First and foremost, you're never gonna get me hooked with Christmas episodes. You're just not. I don't care.
I just didn't like it. Damn.
But I don't like this idea of like Hogan becoming a Hulk. I think it's dumb.
Yeah, I didn't care for it.
No.
They have some funny moments, like he was trying to call the Avengers. It made me kind of like got a little bit of a chuckle because he was calling everybody, and they like, well, sorry, we're trying to take care of the kids here and all that. And then when they try to jump him, Bruce, they like, get in there, Bruce. He said, no, you got this, as he's eating popcorn. So they had little moments there, but overall, I just didn't give a damn about that episode. That was the third What If Zombies, actually. Oh boy, that was just
And now for one of the better episodes of the season, episode 4. What if Iron Man crashed into the Grandmaster?
Yes, not 5-4. Yes, this was it. Oh, hells no. That was it. He said, oh, hells no. I love it.
The scene from the first Avengers movie when Tony Stark grabs the missile
and blows up
and takes it into space.
Yep. Blows the story thing.
In this one, the wormhole closes before he can return to Earth.
Which I thought that was interesting.
He floats in space, crash lands on Sakaar.
Yep.
And he's forced into the same stuff that like Hulk and Thor were forced into.
And Grandmaster, he's like, yeah, you're our hero, da-da-da, you're the floating man or something, iron floating, so they didn't call him Iron Man, they call him something else.
He saves Korg in a death race, encounters Gamora, who was sent by Thanos to kill Stark.
Yep.
And then the chief enforcer Topaz.
Yep, Topaz.
Imprisons them. Gamora's purpose is apparently to stop the Grandmaster, but Stark escapes, recruits Korg and Valkyrie, builds a new Iron Man suit, and then challenges the Grandmaster to a race.
And he was like, sure, yeah, let's do it.
Grandmaster tries to cheat.
And he boy, when I say try, man, he almost...
Stark wins.
Yeah.
And then Valkyrie's crowned King of Sakaar.
Yeah. And then Stark and Gamora go back to fight.
Gamora to change her past.
Yeah.
And then apparently, isn't that the one that ended? I didn't like the ending though, if I remember correctly.
Really, like that was the one where they.
Isn't that the one where Gamora
stabs Thanos?
Tries to pretend to have.
Because they said he said at the end we got to hatch a plan, and then that's when the Watcher starts talking.
And then she tries to do the same thing that Loki did.
Yeah, but this time I guess this one succeed. I guess we don't know, but it fades to black at the end.
And I just thought that was stupid because I was like, this whole episode's good, but then you're gonna try and do the one thing that somebody else has already died already. Yeah, so I was like, I don't. And to be honest, Loki's way more tricky than she is. She's more of just a straight up fighter.
Just a straight up like fighter. So maybe this Thanos was caught lacking, because you saw in the face he was like he had like a little shock on his face a little bit as she was jumping towards him. But my thing is though, what the hell Stark was going to do? Because remember we saw how that ended multiple times with that. He didn't really have a dub with Thanos, especially in Infinity War, where we all thought he died in Infinity War by getting stabbed, horribly stabbed actually. Right. Like you've been stabbed, sir. He went bow right there. Right in the chest.
Another one of my favorite episodes of the season that I actually thought was a really good episode.
That's the Hulkbuster, isn't it?
What if Captain Carter fought the Hydra?
There it is. So the Hydra, yeah, yeah.
And I like this because get him. The cats are fighting.
Yes, put it on TikTok. It's.
But yeah, this episode was so cool. So they find the Hydra Stomper. It's still got Steve in it from season 1.
Right, because remember this was like the cliffhanger from season 1 at the end was they found the Hydra Stomper. Yeah.
And he ends up being activated. They fight. They finally convince Steve to chill.
Right.
Steve helps them out. All for him to betray Peggy.
Right. And almost kill Bucky. Because he's like the president of this thing now. Or president of S.H.I.E.L.D. He looked like he was like a president of something. Because he was going to almost kill Bucky. And Bucky was like, well, we're about to see Winter Soldier die. Because, there's that.
But at the end of it, a portal magically takes her to a Renaissance-themed universe.
Which that was interesting there,
where,
too.
Where she encounters its variants of Fury and Wanda, and that's where that cuts off. Now, one of the really cool things about this, though, is this does come back. Like, this wasn't just
a one-off
thing. There's a couple other stories that happen.
And the watcher be like, "What the hell?" He didn't know what was going on. He said, "What the hell was that?" He got caught off guard by the whole situation here. But I wish it had jumped right into that. But I guess they wanted to show you more one-off stories. Apparently, see, that's my only thing that I didn't like about What Is It Too. Like, you got me invested in these stories, and it's like, well, let's start doing one-offs again. It's like, no, there it is. We could do a continuation. We didn't have to. What? Like, that's stupid. We didn't have to do one-offs.
And by the way, the episode, if I remember reading it correctly, the episode with Gamora and
what, the Tony Stark one?
The Tony Stark one. I think that's the Gamora that is supposed to be in the final episodes of.
Yeah, this was like
the first season.
Which I thought, like I said, I like that because like. That was the first season before she joined the Time Masters.
Because it was supposed to... That episode was supposed to be in season 1, but for whatever reason they didn't have time for it. They left it out.
Right. That was weird.
So they showed it in season 2. And then episode 6, What If... I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Don't even say it. Nope. I know what you don't butcher. Don't. I'll say the lady, the blue lady.
I don't remember this episode because I fell asleep during it.
It's a forgettable episode.
And there's a reason. What if Corey shaped the world?
Corey.
And here's the thing. I get the gist of it, right? Like she has these special powers and is able to basically do what what's that girl's name? No, she can like walk through dimensions and shit. She's like the fucking lady from Multiverse of Madness.
Scarlet Witch. No. Fuck. Who is it? Oh no.
America Chavez.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Because the whole thing was about the Tesseract splitting in a million pieces, and
there's more to it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I absolutely love and applaud them for doing the whole speaking in whatever language that it is. It's an Indian language. I don't remember which specific one.
And they used some of the
and I do apologize for that.
And at the end of the credits, they did use some of whatever tribe this is to voice some of the characters in the story. So that's cool. Even the main character is from the tribe that she like. This is a real I had to look this up. This is a real tribe that is involved in this.
Oh yeah. And I think it's really cool.
And it's an OG character, too.
But I was reading subtitles, and at the time of watching it, I was tired. And I passed the fuck out. And it's because I wasn't, reading, dude, makes me tired. It does. Reading makes me tired.
Yeah.
And I was already kind of exhausted, and I never went back and finished it, because while Corey does show back up later...
Yep. And then she makes... I like it better in episode 8 than I do with her main opening story. Which, that's kind of fucked up, though. Because that's her OG story, and it's like...
And now, for what I feel is honestly my favorite individual actual episode of this entire season, What If Hela Found the 10 Rings?
Yeah. Dude.
In this story, it was actually super dope. Hela gets exiled.
Yep, she does what Thor went through.
In the way that Thor did.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually happens to run across...
Shang-Chi, or the other name is Shang-Chi's father, but yeah. And she was so boastful with it too. She was like, "I can kill you guys." She said, "Well, go pick up the helmet."
And she goes. She's the one that ends up running into the weird creature.
Yep.
In Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Follows it through the woods.
Yep. The Kibo from Yu-Gi-Oh looking thing. Yeah.
Gets to
the forest where the mom was.
Wherever that place is called, but I can't remember off the top of my head now.
Because the mom would train over there in that forest.
Is it listed here? It's Ta Lo.
Yep.
I should have remembered that.
And she was trying to learn, and she was learning the ways how to do it.
And then she was actually learning off of them, and they actually turned Hela into a good guy.
Which is so weird how they did that. And she got like this old white cloak on, which I mean, to ask the coworker, is that a real thing in the comics?
And the way they word it here, I love the way it does it. Odin, at the end of it, recognizes Hela's growth and submits Asgard's throne to her.
Yep.
He steps down and gives her the throne. Hela unites the armies of Asgard and Winwoo's Ten Rings organization and embarks on a journey to ensure freedom across the Nine Realms and beyond, coming to the rescue of Gamora's people as Thanos attacks them. Like, seeing Hela's transformation
Yep.
for all this was really, really cool.
Because all she was know is war and everything. It even went back to when she got the dog or the wolf.
It was voiced by Kate Blanchett.
Kate Blanchett. Yeah, was a lot of these actors from the MCU came through here, which some of them did, like a lot more actually compared to season 1. Like they use like people from the animated series, but they actually like Elizabeth Olsen came back through Scarlet Witch. I was like,
oh yeah,
whoa, that's freaky.
And by the way, the Kiori Reshape the World ends with
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange confronting Kiori.
Yep.
About something that we don't really know about. He's just like, hey, we need to talk.
Right.
Or some shit like that. And then that's how that ends. We'll get back to that.
And I was like, Doctor Strange, what you doing here?
So then after Hela, honestly, the second half of the season was really good. It took getting through the first half, though.
Yeah, you have to get through that first half.
What if the Avengers assembled in 1602?
Which
another pretty good, fun episode. Now, this is probably one of the not as good ones as others. This is part 1 of 2 for story-wise. For this one and the next one.
And Thor went straight evil. Lord have mercy. I think I've never seen Thor become full-blown evil.
Right.
Which he had a reason to, but yeah.
Captain Carter agrees to help Wanda. I like that it says here. Help Wanda Merlin is what they call her, and Sir Nicholas Fury. There's an incursion. There's somebody that is there that's not supposed to be there, and it's causing the world to collapse.
Right.
In the process, Carter learns that the incursion is occurring due to the presence of a Forerunner, which is somebody that had just shown up, and works with Tony Stark to build a device that can identify who that is. But it needs the Time Stone in Thor's scepter.
Which that was crazy to get that Time Stone.
Tony suggests that they work with the Outlaws, Steve Rogers, Bucky Barnes, and Scott Lang, which is really cool because that's playing into Civil War. Which was really neat how they did that.
That's one check mark I like about it.
And then on top of it, Steve Rogers was basically Robin Hood.
Yep. He was basically Robin Hood. And then they had to go get Incredible Hulk. And how she got him out of there, things like, guards are coming. He said, I'm sorry, gotta blast the door. I don't like noises. I was like, oh Lord, he is gone.
Carter turns herself in.
Yep.
Frees herself for Time Stone and to get the Time Stone for Stark's device, which identifies Rogers as the Forerunner, which was a nice little twist.
That is crazy. And how they showed you how he got in there was basically by Infinity War, which proves once again the multiverse series was cold, or the Infinity War series was cold.
The way they did it though was so smart.
Right.
During the fight during the scene when it's just Steve and Thanos going,
he's running right toward him.
Steve swings, Thanos blocks with the gauntlet, and he hits the Time Stone, which flings him back in time.
That could happen. See what? This is the bullshit.
It was super smart.
This is the shit that could have went straight into the MCU movie collection. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That could have started What If, the whole movie series right there. Because I was like, wait a minute. That's the 2018 Steve Rogers. Fuck.
Right. So, Rogers agrees to return back to his time.
Yeah.
They send him back.
Of course.
Incursion over.
That was it.
Now.
What happened to his sister, though? So she just died? Where did she go?
At the end of, I don't know. At the end of that episode.
Yep.
Doctor Strange shows up and approaches Carter and says, hey, I need your help.
And I said, whoa.
And we were like, all right.
Right, because we put it out of nowhere now.
So in the new episode, the very last episode, What If Strange Supreme intervened?
Which was my only complaint about this. It was predictable because they already done. The first thing you saw is the ending of like Doctor Strange little season 1 moment. I said, this motherfucker is trying to bring back his goddamn thing
So-
again. Please let it go, man.
So this episode shows Doctor Strange still trying to bring
like,
old girl back.
bro, like my car, let it go. Let it go, man. He's really trying to bring back his world back.
He's been capturing universe killers to
Yep.
atone for his sins. He's lying. by the
Bro,
way.
of course he's lying.
And asks for Captain Carter's help in capturing an escaped variant who fled a universe. This is Oh Girl.
Corey.
Is who we find out is, what's her face?
Corey.
Karori.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck was her name?
Oh, God. Okay, we're butchering it already. That's why I said, Kohori. I think that's how you say her name.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Kahori. Strange, she does capture, and old girl's like, he's lying to you. Like,
Right.
he's doing some fucked up things. They get back, and Strange tries to kill her, and Carter ends up saving her. Now, this has some of the funniest moments, by the way. So there's one scene during this where, is it Captain Carter? I think, amongst, or with other people, or it might not be, but there's a group of people that he's trying to throw into this pit.
Oh, and they throw all the
And-
power-ups like it's a video game out
And
here.
Kiori tries to lift
Oh,
him
lift
up,
them up, yeah.
but then Strange tries
Try
to
to
push
pull
him
it
back
back down.
So then she tries to lift him back up, and it goes back.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. There was the scene where they're walking through, and
It was Killmonger.
And Killmonger's there because he's one of the people that were captured. And he's got the Killmonger from season one, and he's got the Infinity Gauntlet suit on, the Ultron suit on that was that they created, and he's wearing it. And then all of a sudden,
Corey went, shoop.
Captain Carter's like, he's actually super tough, and she's like, oh, okay, and she practically snaps her fingers,
and zoop, it threw him like
and Killmonger he's gone.
gone.
And then
Suit's
the
gone.
armor's laying there. So then Captain Carter puts on that armor.
Right, puts on your
And it becomes Captain Carter in the Infinity armor.
That was
with
interesting.
Kiori versus Ultimate Doctor Strange, whatever the fuck
Mega
you want to
Super
call him.
Supreme killing. I'm Doctor Strange on bullshit time. Whoa. And I'm just so mad. And I thought, for like a little hope, I was like, before we got to this episode, I was like, well, maybe Doctor Strange is here because, maybe there's some big threat coming. I don't know. And then when the Watcher basically did a recap of Doctor Strange's world collapsing, that's what pissed me off about the episode. That's the only thing that pissed me off. Other than that, it was cool. Just that part. I was like, it's over, Strange, bro. It was, bro. And then that, I beat the hell out of him where his demon form came out. And then, at the end, he sacrificed himself to basically stop everything from happening. But that was...
Which...
basically left the world without him even being around.
In a stroke of irony. He sacrifices himself to rebuild his world.
Without him.
Which brings Christine Palmer back.
Right. He finally made a world, but he's not in on it. No.
He's not allowed to be there. And then...
I don't think he's dead either. But that's just me. I think maybe people were saying he probably died. I don't think he died.
And before Carter is able to go home, before Carter goes home, she asks the Watcher to show her the multiverse.
She said, "Let's take the scenic route or multiverse route."
So what?
And then we lead to the
what happens if at this point Captain
she
Carter
shows the tree.
shows up in the MCU?
That can happen. So that's how we start the What If series and then the movies. Okay, I was wondering how we're gonna do it because she shows the tree. I said, "Ooh, I like that." Because Watcher's like, "Oh man, we can take this route if you want," and just show that tree from Loki. I said, "So you mean tell me we might actually meet Grandmaster Loki or the storyteller Loki, right?
Maybe.
Storyteller Loki, yeah."
Could be interesting.
So yeah, the first half was good. The other half was, but the first half was good.
This show still suffers from.
And they got season 3 coming out because they linked that out. So
This show still suffers from what could be, and I say that as, do not get me wrong, I don't mind having episodes that are based on the MCU, but it's an animated show that could easily still do some comic stories too. There are so many opportunities, and so much has happened. Now, obviously, one episode they cannot do because of Sony and all this other stuff. But just to give you an example, there is a What If comic out there where Kingpin gets the Carnage uniform, or gets Carnage as a symbiote on him.
right.
And it looks really cool. Or maybe that was the game that it happened in, an earlier game or something, I don't remember. But little things like that. Now I think that's Dr. Octopus who got the Carnage outfit
Right.
in the video game. But little things like that, like you could just do a crazy story that's not been done yet. It doesn't have to be tied to the MCU. Like, you have the entire Marvel universe at your disposal. I don't need, what if this was different in the MCU? Just do the MCU as you're doing the MCU. That's all I need related to the MCU.
Just doing the MCU, yeah. And like I told you, you just proved that the Infinity War saga was a good saga because you keep going back. It's like a couple episodes keep going back to the Infinity War. They're not really branching out and doing their own thing with the multiverse saga. It's
like, how much of phase, what are they in, 4 right now?
Yeah,
4 and 5?
4 or 5, I believe. 5 or 5.
How much of the things from those were used? 0?
None.
Like, we got no Eternals, we got no She-Hulk, we got no Hawkeye.
This probably was made way before this was like even dropping like Eternals and season and She-Hulk and all that. So, but I just feel like they played it safe, and that's the problem.
And that's all they keep doing.
Yeah. Well, when they try to do comics like zombie stuff, really kind of maybe that's probably why they played it safe.
The zombies episode, we might not have liked it, but it's most people's favorite What If.
And that's fine.
That's fine. But my problem with the zombies What If episode is it's a zombies What If episode. And I need it to be very zombie-like. I need to see people being eaten, not shadows of people being eaten, not hinting that people are being eaten. And I get it. You're doing it for kids. Then don't do a zombies episode.
Yeah, you should just took the zombie episode out.
Like, we've been told we're supposed to be getting a Marvel Zombies cartoon.
Oh, yeah, we were. Yeah. Damn, I almost forgot.
And I'm still hoping that it's rated M because I want to see people being eaten. That's why I watch zombie movies, guys, believe it or not.
Like that's what's the whole point of a zombie. At least some zombie movies, like, Jesus, the whole point is to get eaten or, I've been bit. What do I do? Cut the hand off. Got to cut it off. Right. But that's where it lacks from. It keeps going back to not only just the MCU, but that certain that Phase 3 MCU. I mean, look at the 1602 Avengers, and that Steve Rogers was the 2018 Infinity War. And I said, once again, they still keep going back to the MCU Phase 1, 2, and 3. It's like they can't. And maybe that's a sign they'll probably never. Maybe they'll never get to. Well, I say never. They'll change. But right now, it's just that's what they're going to do. They're going to always go back to Phase 1, 2, and 3. So
that's what was their bread and butter was. So with that being said,
that's where it suffers from. That's where it suffers from, man.
We get to rank it. We get to tier it. So what is your overall score?
What did I give What If Season 1?
I don't remember.
It's not up there. I thought it was up there.
I know what we as a whole gave What If Season 1. It's a 5. It's
a
C.
Yeah, no, I didn't say mine. I said it was a 5.
I'm going to give this one a 6.
6. Yeah, I was. Yeah, because
I do think What If Season 2 is a lot better overall.
I was really going to say 6. Yeah,
I like a little over half of Season 2.
Right.
And I think I liked 2 episodes of Season 1.
And the only reason why you like a little bit of half of it because it still brought you back to the Phase 1, 2, and 3.
No, I don't care about the phases that they bring it back to. It's just the stories that we're being told were better.
Because you got back to 1, 2, and 3.
Season 1 was all about 1, 2, and 3.
But this they were ass.
Like, yeah, but I'm saying you're like it's because of this.
It's because
Season 1 was the same
because
way.
Of this, Nick. It's 1, 2, 3, the Infinity Saga, and punching Thanos in the face.
These were just better stories. They were just better stories.
Yeah.
We even got to see Zombie Wanda come back.
Yeah. See that's how you do a Marvel zombie. We saw 3 seconds of that than what we saw for the whole entire episode.
So that is actually going to put What If Season 2 into the C category with Loki Season 2 actually.
Yep.
Or B category, not C.
B, right? Because C was Season 1.
That is our rankings are very weird.
Really?
Yeah. Because there are some things that as time has passed, I think we would rank lower than what we've got them. And we're gonna leave them there though. Fuck them.
And that was What If Season 2, people.
That is What If Season 2.
Yeah.
Join us next time where we talk
Spider-Man.
about level year 2000 X-Men.
We give it level 2000. There you go.
We're going to be talking about
with Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's first ever X-Men role. First time being Wolverine.
You know what's funny? He almost didn't want to play this character either. He almost didn't want to play it. He really didn't. Ain't that crazy? He almost didn't want to play it.
So yeah, join us next time, and we'll talk to you guys then.
Excelsior.
Take care.
X-Men. Yeah.